To a story of tragedy and triumph. It centres on rugby league, wheelchair rugby league to be precise. We're joined by Jason Attard and Brad Grove. Great to have you in, gents, both members of the Wheelaroos, which we can reveal tonight. They will compete at the World Cup, the Wheelchair Rugby League World Cup, in just over a month in England. The story has its start, Brad, in 2008, a horrible accident that left you as a paraplegic. How did you discover Wheelchair Rugby League after that?
I basically got straight in the sport after I had my accident, and just doing some research on the internet, found out that Wheelchair Rugby League was starting up. So 6 months later, I was off playing in the first start of New South Wales comp.
Jason, you're able-bodied. Why did you pick up the sport?
Ever since Brad's been in the chair, I've always been there with him. So when he told me that some wheelchair sports actually allow able-bodies to play, I thought I'd give it a go and been there ever since.
Were you playing other sports beforehand?
Not competitively, just mucking around more than anything else. But then when we started getting into footy, it started getting more serious and serious. So it's bad.
Brad, after you had your accident, what did it mean when your mate followed you into the wheelchair so you could compete together?
Well, Jason's basically started playing wheelchair sports with me from the get-go, and I continued that on to wheelchair basketball and now playing the National League. So I have Jason playing alongside at international level and just the local level is fantastic. It's great to have AB friends, family, and for us people with disabilities to have our family and friends playing. It's fantastic.
Were you as good a mates beforehand as you are now?
I think the accidents definitely brought us closer together, just as mates. But yeah, we were close friends beforehand.
How do you manage your time between wheelchair rugby league and also, as you mentioned, wheelchair basketball, both at the top level?
It's difficult because I also work 38 hours a week as well, full time, like most of us do. So it's just about working out your time, working out what your priorities are. But I know what my priorities are. This basketball, I want to be the best I can be at wheelchair sports. So.
To represent your country, you're both going to be out of pocket to pay for this trip to England. And if you want to help at home, wrlaustralia.com.au is the website to go to, wrlaustralia.com.au. Wheelchair Rugby League, how hard is it? What sort of bumps and bruises do you cop?
Oh yeah, you cop a few. Especially when some of the hits come straight out, and Brad's a good one for it. There's always a footage of Brad coming out of his chair, and
we're going to see something right here. Is it the fingers that cop it? Is it the elbows and knees as you take the tumble? What's the prime area for injury?
It'd be the elbows, and for the AB sometimes a lot of the knees as well. So
you must need a lot of strength to get yourself, like these guys, when you're down on the floor and you've got to get yourself back up. Do you do other gym work to prepare for this?
Yeah, it's just normal gym work as well. Just try and beat up strength and power, especially to help with the speed in the chair too, and manoeuvrability. So,
when the Rugby League World Cup unfolds in October, November, it'll be Australia, New Zealand and England expected to really dominate. What about at wheelchair level? What countries do you compete against and who are the best ones? Firstly, you, Brett.
We've got 6 teams playing, so obviously Australia, France and England have been playing since the get-go. The sport started off in France. So they're definitely the 2 that we'll be keeping a close eye on. Wales, Scotland and Ireland are the other 3 sides. Obviously coming from the other side of the world, we have got no idea what we're up against. So every team that we're going up against is going to be a team to watch. But we'll see what happens when we get over there.
It's a huge opportunity, travelling in a team environment, going to play in a World Cup. Did you ever think something like this was going to happen?
No, never even dreamed of something like this. But now to actually do it, still hasn't quite hit me yet.
We should point out that the 23rd of June at Menai in Sydney, the Menai Indoor Centre, there'll be an exhibition game featuring the Wheelaroos. They'll show you how tough and physical the game can be. Also registration for the New South Wales comp because the sport is growing. Boys, when you go to England, you'll win the World Cup, obviously, won't you? Your favourites? You should be. You're going to win?
We're going to try.
Who's the team to beat?
Well, just because they beat us at the last World Cup, we're going to say France.
Okay.
Brad, just finally, you've got high hopes of getting yourself to the Paralympic Games in 2016. What can you do to get yourself there? Will it be in basketball, I'd assume?
Basketball, yeah, I'll definitely give it my best. I've got a lot of options in a lot of different sports to pursue. So basically, once the World Cup finishes here, I'll stay with me rugby league because I absolutely love it. But I'll be just keeping my options open and see what I can do. But rare is definitely there.
Well, it's great to expose a fantastic friendship that has withstood a real test, and I hope you both celebrate a World Cup triumph in July. Good luck to both of you.
Thank you very much.
All the best. All right, still to come this hour on News and Views. We'll be having a word from New South Wales that are loving any talk of troubles up north.
And Pocock playing his part before the Lions tour.
I've been doing a little bit of player liaison role, just trying to organise a few activities.